Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Nama saya Nur Hadi dari Hadiman Travels. Ini berada di Changi Airport Terminal 1 untuk penerbangan grup umrah kami uh, yang akan berangkat pada pagi ini, pagi esok itu, minta maaf, dalam mungkin pukul 2 pagi, insyaAllah. So, ini suasana di mana ni? Di Changi Airport. Suasananya ramai, Alhamdulillah. Masya Allah, ramainya jemaah-jemaah kami ni. Alhamdulillah. Yes, Alhamdulillah. So, yes, kami daripada Haniman Travels. Terus, kami akan buat package-package umrah, haji dan tours untuk semua orang. So, Masya Allah, bos Haniman kami memang bijak sangat dalam menarikkan perhatian jemaah-jemaah kami untuk to choose the umrah packages, and Alhamdulillah, all our jemaah are satisfied, and insyaAllah this departure on the 30th of November, they would be embarking on their spiritual journey to Medina and Mecca for their mini pilgrimage to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Masya Allah. Alhamdulillah. Mungkin orang-orang di sana, di luar, mungkin boleh doakan untuk semua jemaah kami yang akan berangkat nanti, dan mungkin jemaah-jemaah yang akan datang untuk berikan doa Masya Allah. Kan dah terlupa, banyak ramai jemaah-jemaah kami, saya ada lupa pula. Okay, so doakan yang terbaik untuk diorang, untuk penerbangan diorang. Berikan boleh doa Fatihah jugalah. Alhamdulillah, amin. So yes, this is the current situation in Terminal 1 departure for our Umrah pilgrims. Amin. Ya Rabbal Alamin. Okay, so for this departure, it will be led by our tour leader, Mr. Minta maaf, bukan Mr. Sheikh ataupun Ustaz. InsyaAllah, Ustaz Muhammad Rizal di belakang saya tu, yang pakai vest. Yes, he will be leading the group of insyaAllah, I think tak silap dalam mungkin 30 orang, 30 jemaah. Yes, so Alhamdulillah, jemaah-jemaah kami selalu patronize Haniman pasal servis dia tip-top. Alhamdulillah, servis dia tip-top. Masya Allah. Di Mekah dan Madinah, kami ada servisnya yang tip-top, yang ada package yang full board, private transport, and especially with the new current and age, we have the high-speed train service from Madinah to Mekah. So all those yang pergi umrah dengan kami, we will use the high-speed train from Madinah to Mecca. And Alhamdulillah, because of this technology, teknologi yang paling advanced. So to reach Mecca from Madinah by the train is only about two and a half hours, or 2 hours or so. But yes, so 2 hours, and then unless from the different route yang you ambil coach bus usually dalam, kalau cepat pun dalam 6 atau 7 jam. This is very long, which I don't think a lot of people will want. Rasa tak selesa sangat, walaupun aircon ada, bus coach dia punya seating pun cantik, tapi I think Alhamdulillah kita akan ambil high speed train for the departure from Madinah to Mecca. Okay, so now in front of me, there is the gathering of our group. Okay, I shall switch over. Bismillah. Oops. Bismillah. Maaf semua. Okay. So this is our jemaah. Alhamdulillah. Our group. See, mashallah, mashallah. It's a very big group. Okay, let me readjust again. Bismillah. Okay, alhamdulillah. This is our jemaah for the 30th November, 11 days, 11 days departure. Okay, so let me explain a bit. The 11 days, di 11 hari. 11 hari Umrah kami akan jejak ke Madinah dahulu. Semua kebanyakan package-package kami ke Umrah akan masuk ke dalam Madinah dahulu. So in that process, whichever airline that you're taking, if it's from Qatar Airways for this departure, mashallah, you will be transiting at Doha. Doha before your next transfer to Medina. Why we are doing the transfers is because we have noticed that it is best for Jemaah to actually um, get down from the flight, then have some stretching and also some relaxation. Takkan nak duduk dalam pesawat very long sampai you get restless, and lagi-lagi especially our jemaah yang mungkin yang dah berumur, mungkin orang tak selesa. Yes, so we usually our routes is always with a transit unless it's up by Saudi Airlines. So Saudi Airlines will then touch down at Jeddah itself. So yes, so enough of me explaining. So now actually all these jemaah-jemaah, they are going through their induction. They are being briefed by our respective pegawais on what will be done during the check-in process. So during the check-in process, um, they will be given their visas, hard copy visas, as well as their luggage tag, their what you call it, the lanyard, as well. Their, because lanyards, they are going to be replaced their ICs as well, so that they can be identified during their pilgrimage in Medina and Mecca, so that people, when if they are lost for unknown reasons, at least they can be found and they can be identified. So right this moment, our Sheikh Rizal, Ustaz Rizal, is actually going to give out, so going to be giving out their respective visas. So for visas wise, Honeyman Travels is using Saudi tourist visa instead of Umrah visa. Why is it so? Mashallah, mashallah. Why? Because it's very easy, and also tourist visa will allows the pilgrims to masuk, to enter the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for 1 year, 1 year entry, multiple entries, I would say. Mashallah, this is good news for all those travelers, or rather pilgrims that who wants to embark on their spiritual journey to do their umrahs, and also maybe to ziarah makam-makam Nabi, and also tempat historical sites, right? So now, Sheikh Rizal is actually talking about the back tax, and then their visas and everything. So, yes, talking the as I mentioned, tourist visa lasts you for 1 year upon the creation of your visa. However, Umrah visa only allows you to stay within the Kingdom of Saudi. It's valid for 6 months already. So usually, Umrah visa is only used for those who wish to, get a bit more advantage of the visa. Um, I would say Umrah visa is slightly a little bit more expensive than the tourist visa. At Animal Travels, tourist visa is going. We are selling tourist visa for $200. So if let's say you are new to Umrah, you want to embark your spiritual journey to Umrah for Umrah, tourist visa is much highly recommended. Yes, it's highly recommended because um, let's say you dah buat Umrah, Masya Allah, you may want to do it again in the same year or during the same period of your visa. So you do not have to fork out more money on the visa unless like Umrah visa is only usually one time usage and lasts you for 6 months valid to stay in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Okay, enough for me talking now. You see, as you can see, Sheikh Rizal is actually distributing out all the administrative uh, stuff items. Okay, so now let's go to view what are the items that actually they are taking from Haji Rizal. Okay, good. Right. So Alhamdulillah, the group of Sheikh Rizal has been given out all their administrative documents. Okay, and then yes, so here we have our luggage tags. Here we have they are sorting out all their baggages and everything before their check-in. This is what we always usually do at Honeyman. We will do a briefing before we check in as a group so that all the other Jamaas doesn't get lost. As everyone, is all stick together. All right. And then once everyone is done, then only then we will go check in into the counter as a group together. So usually for all our Umrah departures, we usually have a group check in. Alhamdulillah, this is good news for all the Jamaahs because group check in requires rather not say requires, but gives a priority for those with big, large groups, especially for us Haniman Travels here. We have bringing Jamaah for their Umrah, their tours, and yes, it's a big, I would say, big advantage for them. Yep. Okay. So once the check-in process has been done, then after this, inshallah, we will get to see how's the check-in processes and see, how smooth the process is. All right. So let me just change back the camera to me. I know you all miss me so much. Right. Yeah. Um. Okay. Oops. Easy. All right. Now I'm back. Yeah. Right. So now this is time where usually I would say Jamaah getting around with their families. All right. Okay. Let me just put them at the background. Yeah. So I can, explain to you what what we are doing for our Jamaah. So for our Jamaah, once check in, usually we will give after that, we'll give some last briefing or rather the taklimat as before the going into the transit area. Okay, so now, uh, oh yes, mashallah. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah. Yes, this is one of our pegawais here. All right, mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. Okay, let me explain again. So yeah, so after the check-in, there will be a taklimat, rather like bacaan, doa, tahlil, a little bit, and then one final briefing before they move in. This briefing will be given by the team leader, or rather the tour leader, Sheikh Rizal. By doing so, he will be using the wireless receiver or wireless speaker, I would say, because back then, way back in our uh, or moyang kita, they use, especially in Umrah. when you tawaf for sa'i, they will use a loud hailer. So now with technology advances, you just have to use a earpiece, and then it's the receiver. They will be receiving the receiver. So whenever the mutawif or the ustaz gives out, their du'as when doing the tawafs or whatever recitations that they are doing. So at least even if they are far away, our jama'ahs are able to hear what the ustaz or mutawif recite, and they can follow as well. So they do not left, so they will not feel left out. Yep, that's one good thing about technology these days, right? So yeah, so as even though we are given the buku panduan that has all the guidebooks is talking about the du'as, what to say during the tawaf, sa'i. If let's say you can't keep up, you want to just you're not unable to read while moving while doing the tawaf, you can actually just repeat what the mutawif recites through the speaker. Yeah. Okay. Right. So now let's should we go to the families and see what they have in mind, what's going on through their minds. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right. So at this point in time, I think those who are watching, Honeyman Travels has been around for more than 30 years. For more than 30 years, Alhamdulillah, they've been doing very well, providing service for our Muslim communities in Singapore or rather overseas as well, for their Umrah packages and their tour packages as well. So it's not only that Honeyman Travel receives Singaporean citizens to do their Umrah, but also overseas like Australia, Malaysia, Indonesia, and also with all these packages in mind, Haliman has offered packages Umrah Plus, which means Umrah Plus Aqsa, Umrah Plus Istanbul, Umrah Plus Umrah Plus Istanbul, Umrah Plus Madrid, yeah, Spain, Madrid. So not only you get to go for your spiritual adventure, but also you do spend some time with get more knowledge on to see the world. Yeah, especially like uh, Madrid, Turkey, is Aqsa. All right. So, Masjid Aqsa. So Masjid Aqsa, I would say Alhamdulillah, more all of our Jama'ah that has been with us, Alhamdulillah, they have been inside the compound and also have gone inside the Masjid Aqsa itself. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Right? So other than Masjid Aqsa, aside from Masjid Aqsa, rather Jerusalem itself, Jerusalem, Palestine. Um, hmm, if you are not doing Umrah, then I would suggest you to go for Jejak Rasul. Jejak Rasul is just up Petra, Jordan, and Cairo. If you're not Cairo, it's alright. So there are two packages for it. 7 days and 11 days. 11 days covers everything inclusive of Cairo. Um, 7 days just only covers Amman, Jordan, Petra, and Jerusalem. Okay, I want to interview my sheikh over here. Our sheikh here is a bit busy, although busy, but I think we can ask him a few questions. Yeah, I think we should. Should we? All right. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Haji Rizal. Haji Rizal.
Hmm.
MashaAllah. So today is your departure from
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
So how many jemaahs do you have right now?
Okay, the total number of Jemaah is 46 Valentino Rossi. 46 Jemaah.
46, MashaAllah. So
So,
with 46 jemaah, how many buses are there?
one bus.
One bus only.
One bus can fit up to 51, 52. So I only 46. Boleh masuk lagi tau orang betul-betul. Tapi 46 is good enough. Alhamdulillah. Betul?
I think 46 is good enough because I think keselesaan para jemaah kita is
Betul.
right.
Yes.
Anything you want to say to our viewers?
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, jadi kawan-kawan di sana, seandainya kalau ingin ada hajat, untuk menunaikan umrah dan masih dalam mencari-cari ejen mana yang patut anda pergi, datanglah ke Haniman Travel. InsyaAllah kita akan bantu sebaik mungkin dan seelok mungkin untuk registrasi anda, ataupun setiap pertanyaan boleh je tanya, kita akan bantu. Kalau let's say seandainya busy sangat untuk turun ke office kan ni, boleh je telefon kan?
Betul.
Boleh je telefon office ataupun boleh WhatsApp kami. WhatsApp pun boleh, no problem. Tanya je apa-apa pertanyaan, insyaAllah admin kami akan jawab pertanyaan anda sebaik mungkin, insyaAllah.
Amin, 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 amin. Jazakallah khairan.
Wa jazakallahu khairan.
Alright, there you have it. There you have it. It's like small interview from the tour leader, pegawai, Sheikh Rizal. Alhamdulillah, yes, as mentioned, yes, you can head down to our office. Our office is located at Paya Lebar Square. Nearest MRT will be Paya Lebar itself. So upon exiting the Paya Lebar MRT station, always, not say always, but turn right to exit A. Then you will see Paya Lebar Square. Head over, you pass through the Pontian stop and around the corner, and then you will see Office Lobby 2. Office Lobby 2, head in and then register yourself for the QR code. QR code that will be given to you to access the all the way up to level 12, and then you'll see Haniman banner or logo itself. So head on down to our office at Palema Square, Office Lobby 2, for your Umrah and travel or tours needs. Right? So yes. So other than that, it's getting more livelier around this at this airport, I would say. Okay, let me just switch back the camera. All right, mashallah. See, mashallah. It's a good sight to see all our pilgrims, getting ready for their spiritual journey. Spiritual journey. Okay, so let us talk about the packages of Haniman. So as mentioned, we'll be doing Umrah and Umrah Plus. Umrah Plus is usually ziarah of other countries, and then we do your Umrah. Okay, why is it in this pattern, in this manner? I would say it's because it will be more relaxing, or rather it's easier for our Jemaah, especially when they return back to Singapore. They can easily get back their air Zam-Zam, their Zam-Zam water. Their Zam-Zam water will include of 5 liters that will be given once completion of their Umrah. Right? So completion of Umrah, they will be given 5 liters. And this 5 liters of air Zam-Zam would be not inclusive of their luggage, their check-in luggage. So, mashallah, if let's say your airline you're going with that gives you 30 kilo, you have 30 kilo all to yourself, not inclusive of the air Zam-Zam. Because I think airlines they have made a study saying that, okay, I think it's not fair. Therefore, our Jemaah will be given a priority for their air Zam-Zam. So their air Zam-Zam dekat Saudi will be given individually tagged to their passports. So once tagged to their passports, they only then be put up in the cargo. Then you only see the air Zam-Zam back in Singapore. Right? So I want to touch on the packages at Haniman. So Umrah itself, we have 3 packages, I would say. 3 packages, Umrah 11 days, Umrah 12 days plus Taif, and Umrah Plus. Umrah Plus is usually 15 days, 5 days of other countries like Istanbul, Madrid, or even Masjid Aqsa, Palestine. All right. So 5 days first, they will be visiting other countries before heading to Medina, Medina Al Munawwarah. All right. So at Medina Al Munawwarah, they will spend roughly another 4 days, 4 to 5 days, right, before embarking on their spiritual journey, their most important spiritual journey of doing Umrah, where they would be heading out to Mecca via high-speed train. High-speed train, all right? So during this process, before heading out, before heading out to Mecca, probably 2 days before, our Mutawif will gather everyone, the group, to have a refresher course on those who we maybe forget how to use the tiny ihram. Tiny ihram is only being used by the men's, the gents. The gents is two piece of clothing that is a piece of clothing, sorry, a piece of clothing that is not joined together by sewing or deliberately joined together, right? So this is one of the condition of your kain ihram. And Alhamdulillah, our kain ihram is also at Haniman Travels is also embossed with our Haniman logo. So let's say if you are lost, or let's say if you unable to identify where is Haniman punya jemaah, Alhamdulillah, it's easy when to spot the Haniman logo when you are wearing the kain ihram, right? So other than that, yeah, mashallah, mashallah. I'm so amazed. I'm so delightful that a lot of people right now these days are going for Umrah on their spiritual journey. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. All right. So okay, as I was explaining again, sorry. So in Medina they spend about 5 days, inshallah. And then for packages that is going for 11 or 12 days, Alhamdulillah, we arrange it so that in Medina and Mecca, you will get to perform one Salat Jumaat in each city of the holy city. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. This is a good catch for those who wish to perform, especially what you call it, to perform the Salat Jumaat in Medina and Mecca. All right, this is a good opportunity to catch to do Salat Jumaat in Mecca and in Medina. And also not to worry, in Medina, Mecca, walaupun their language is in Arabic, Alhamdulillah, with technology now, you can even have live translation into English or into Malay when you are hearing the khutbah or the sermon for the Friday prayers. Yeah, all you need to do is probably just need a earpiece, a headset, and your phone, so that your phone can be connected to the radio frequency that is set by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, so they can listen into the sermon itself, the khutbah, as they say in Malay. All right. So I think this is a good deal that you can have both Jumaat during Salat Jumaat during your spiritual journey. Yeah, and then also um, while in the train, as I was explaining, in the train, yes, while going from Medina to Makkah, you will be jatuhkan niat, or say your drop down, or literal translation, dropping your niat, your intention. Right. So actually dropping down is actually to state your intentions of performing Umrah in the train instead of going down from the bus and then to go down to the masjid and then perform your uh, sunnah prayers as well, right? So I think this is a very good way of bridging the uh, time time travel, where you can save some time actually by using the high speed train. So high speed train, the good thing is yes, it's very fast. It will reach your destination at roughly about within 2 hours or so. Yeah. When traveling in the high speed train, you are only allowed to bring small luggage. Why? Because I think this is also set by the Saudi Arabia authorities. I think this also is actually easier for Juma because at Haniman, We provide service for their big luggages to be transported directly from Medina Hotel to Mecca Hotel directly. So they will be meeting their big luggages at the Mecca Hotel directly. So tak payah risau, no need to be anxious of where your luggage is. Inshallah, when everything is loaded up into the bus or rather the lorry, you will get to see your bags and Mecca from Medina. They will travel a long journey, roughly about 7 hours or so. Right. Speaking about hotels, yes, honeymoon travels use Roof Hotel, RUVE Hotel in Medina. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Roof Hotel has been exceptionally giving good service, good food as well. Good food. Why I must mention good food? Because Alhamdulillah, you can have your sambal balado, you can have keropok, you can have Indonesian cuisine or rather Asian cuisine, right? And then you can have international cuisine as well. Yeah. So not to worry, it doesn't have to be all Asian. It's a mixture of cuisines, I would say. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And also in Makkah itself, Makkah Hotel will be using previously we have used Hyatt Regency Hotel, MashaAllah, Hyatt Regency Hotel at Makkah, Jabal Umar Tower 1 and 2, I would say, and then it's linked to the shopping center, and also it is very very near to the Masjidil Haram itself. So in Masjidil Haram itself, from the hotel, once you step out from the hotel basement lobby, the shopping area is integrated with, you have to just walk length street. I would say roughly about less than 100 meters. Less than 100 meters from the hotel compound, you have arrived at the white tiles of the Masjidil Haram. That's where you know that you are already in the Masjidil Haram compound. Yes, in the masjid itself. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. All our hotels are really near to the masjid. As I explained, that Masjidil Haram is very near, about 50 meters. For Masjidil Nabawi, it will be roughly about 100 to 150 meters, I would say. Walaupun it's a big distance, I would say it's very near and very accessible. Why? Why is it so at Masjidil Nabawi? It's because it's nearest. Our hotel is always very near to the Ladies Gate. As those who have been to Umrah before, Ladies Gate is where usually it's quite near to the Raudas Gate. Uh, it's where people usually, take reference. Why you call it the Ladies Gate is because usually back then, I would say, majority of the ladies, the Jama'ah, will be using the gate as a reference to go to the masjid or to even go around Rauda. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, so are there anyone who wants to sign up for their Umrah packages? Do head down to our office at Palima Square, office lobby 2, uh, level 12, unit number 42. Or not, if you're unable to come down to our office, you can call us and also WhatsApp us. WhatsApp us, especially in this day and age where technology has improved. So you can WhatsApp us at 9775 2605. I repeat, 9775 2605 for your Umrah and cruise inquiries and all needs. Right? So, okay, I think I shall skip that and then we shall move on to the luggages. All right. So when you register your Umrah with us or even Haji, inshallah, you'll be receiving all these free items from us. As you can see here, mashallah, the design is very nice. See the cabin bag, our small cabin bag here is being given. The design is really thought out as well. It's a design that requires front zip loading and unloading, opening and closing. I would say hard shell case, not fabric. And then you see the sling bag. Sling bag is fabric as well. Okay, so other than that, we'll be given the buku panduan as you can see just now, the lanyards, the luggage tags, all right, and especially for Hajj Jamaahs, you will also receive a few additional items like your check-in luggages and essential Hajj items as well. Not to worry, even inshallah in the future, maybe we have more free items that is essential for your spiritual journey for Umrah and Hajj. All right, and not to mention even our tours. If you say register tours with us to go for Jejak Rasul, to Masjid Al Aqsa, for Turkey, Istanbul, for Cairo, or Egypt, for Dubai, especially, or rather Korea, or even Jakarta, the nearest, you can also receive a free backpack from us for your travel needs. As you know, let's just say that yes, um, you are being spoiled with choices. You can you have been given Hadiman travel bags for your travel needs, right? So let's move around, see how's the situation here again. Right. So looking at it, I think they are supposed to check in at around um, soon. I think, yeah, soon. Okay. Qatar has opened up. Okay, I just got news that the check-in counter has opened for our Jemaahs. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So now our pegawai Haji or Sheikh Rizal is going around together all his Jemaah to check in together. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so usually all our pegawais, inclusive of the tour leader, will assist all our Jemaah to check in together so that they won't feel left out, nor they won't, rather not feel left out, but not left behind, so that they won't get lost from the airport itself. Right. So, other than Sheikh Rizal, me, myself, and other pegawais on other departures will assist in checking in, will assist in giving the documents and for the Jamaah as well, right? Okay, so usually let's see how's the procedure of checking in, shall we? Right. So for Qatar, for those going Umrah under Qatar Airlines, uh, check-in area will be in Terminal 1 of Changi Airport at row number 2. Row number 2, as you can see there. As you can see there, it is row number 2. Or rather, I think, oh, my mistake. Uh, Subhanallah, it's actually row 3. Row 3, right? See, our Jama'ah and other travelers are going on Qatar Airlines. So usually we have a group check-in so that priority for our Jama'ahs to go together as a group, right? So our pegawai here will be assisting, right? Okay. See, the Qatar ground staff are actually assisting all the travelers who are going by Qatar. All right. See, they are queuing up.
Your attention please, schedule. Passenger Mr. Moon Jun Ho. Mr. Moon Jun Ho. Please come to the information counter.
All right, because I think the queue line is long, so they have to make a bend over here, so that it's a little bit mistake. To give some space for other travelers as well. Oops. So for those registering Umrah with us, not to worry. We always we always liaise with the ground staff for your smooth check-in process. Right? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, MashaAllah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go again for Umrah. MashaAllah. If I was given the opportunity, I think I will go again if I were given a chance. All right. So now we are checking in. Okay. So usually during the check-in process, we would allow the pilgrims, our Jama'ah, to actually check in as a group. We usually advise the family members to stay out another side for a while to allow the check-in process to be smooth, right? MashaAllah. The sneaking line for Qatar Airways. MashaAllah. As you can see, we will try to always have our Jama'ah to be together so that they won't feel lost throughout their trip and during the whole journey. Yeah. It's very long sneaking line. All right, yeah. So let's take 5 and see how's the situation here in Terminal 1 departure area for our 30th November group departure. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. So I think we should interview some Jamaas. All right. See, very high. MashaAllah. Very sneaky mind. Wow. MashaAllah. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Okay. Okay. So shall we talk about the packages? So yes, as I mentioned, there were 3 packages: 11 days Umrah, 12 days Umrah plus Taif, and your Umrah plus, which is usually 15 days with Aqsa, Istanbul, Cairo, Egypt. Right. So Umrah is 11 days, 12 days Taif. So 12 days Taif is a city of where Nabi Muhammad SAW actually stepped through that, asking for help with the people over there. And then and he also does berdakwah as well, when he was actually being ridiculed, being driven out by the people of Taif. So why are we visiting there? Because it's a place where Nabi Muhammad SAW actually also went there also. And also there are a few interesting areas in Taif. Taif is located actually in the mountains, or rather, we shall go to the mountainy areas of Taif, and especially you are going through this cold season of October all the way to January or even February. It's going to be very chilly, very cold. We recommend you bringing your cardigans or even hot warmers or warm hand warmers, I would say, so that you can feel uh, not too cold in Taif City. So in Taif City, there are few things you can do. One, we will be heading to the Taif market where they sell their local produce, especially fruits, vegetables, and local items. And then you also be visiting uh, the rose factory, where they use rose petals to make into perfume. So they harvest rose petals, turn into rose oil, and then turn into perfumes. MashaAllah. It's very fascinating to know the processes and how they turn rose petals into perfumes. Right? So other than that, they will be visiting, or rather having nasi mandi of uh, in Taif City, nasi mandi. So they enjoy the local cuisine of Saudi Arabia, nasi mandi. And then also they will get our Jemaah will be able to go on a cable car ride. Cable car ride, because since it's at the top of a mountain, they will go up around round ticket with the cable car, where they will be meeting, or rather seeing amusement park, where they can actually ride the toboggan ride. Whereas you can look it up in YouTube, or even heard friends say that, oh, it's like a roller coaster. Yeah, roller coaster in the city of Taif, where it has spectacular, wonderful, majestic view of the city of Taif. Alhamdulillah, mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. The view is really spectacular, mashallah. Alright, so the roller coaster is actually self controlled by the Jemaah. Not it's not it's not powered by auto powered. So you can actually control the brakes while going down slope. Yeah. So for those who are interested, or those you know wish to visit the city of Taif and view their historical areas as well, you can register yourself with Money Line for your Umrah plus Taif packages. Right? Okay. So now we are still in the process of checking in. I think there's a little bit of delay in the ground staff checking. Probably they are making their final checks in their spreadsheet, their final, how many checking up how many passengers in the flight, and how many, make sure everything's proper. So not to worry, all these are the ground staff, and also our pegawai here will be assisting all our jemaahs in checking in and throughout the whole journey of their spiritual vocation to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for Umrah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so as you can see just now, already now that one of our jemaah is on a wheelchair. So this service, Alhamdulillah, Haniman has been dealing with those jemaah who require special assistance with walking assistance, those who are unable to walk long distance or rather need wheelchair assistance throughout. Haniman has curated or rather uh, Haniman Travels has, I would say, is good in providing this kind of services. Top priority for those with wheelchair needs, and as well, our one of our, I would say, top priority is also for jemaah's comfort, so that they can do their ibadah in peace and comfortability. Right. So for wheelchair services, um, we you can once upon registering or inquiring with us, you can let us know that you require wheelchair service, and then if it's just an airport, you'll get the airport staff to assist in getting the wheelchair. And if requiring wheelchair at Makkah or Madinah, we can assist you in getting the wheelchair from. If let's say you are doing the Umrah, the Tawaf Sani, there's two options for it. One is to get the wheelchair from the hotel, and your relative or someone else will assist in pushing you for a Tawaf Sani and doing your Umrah. Or the next option is to get someone to push you throughout the whole Umrah Tawaf Sani, because there's always a two option, whether subject to availability as and when you require the wheelchair. Right. So wheelchair is we can get it at the hotels. Inshallah, when you need one, it's always there for you. And then let's say if you really require uh, wheelchair throughout, we can assist you in arranging all these needs, your special needs for you. Right. Okay. So we are using this departure using Qatar Airlines, Qatar Airways. Qatar Airways has been recently been voted as number one airline carrier in the world. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Because I think their service is top notch. Their aircraft is top notch. Everything is top notch. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. And at Haniman Travels, we always strive to give our jemaah, our pilgrims, their best, the very best for their comfort. Yeah. Okay, this is Assalamualaikum, boss. This is our boss, Ahmad Haniman. Is the director of the company, Haniman Travels and Tours. MashaAllah. See, even our boss is very, very handsome in the way he presents himself. See, you can see the headgear, the cap that he's wearing. Alhamdulillah, that is for our Haji pilgrims. It's coming up in 2025. For Haji 2025, pilgrims will be, inshallah, receiving the hat that our boss is wearing. And I think there are some cool items, some cool gifts that Hariman has curated for our Hajj pilgrims. It's getting uh, more crowded now, I would say. So I think the ground staff is actually doing their very best to assist everyone in checking for a smooth process. Yeah, they are working tirelessly for to assist, give a better experience, I would say, because airline services always starts with their ground staff as early as checking in, right? So at Haniman, we always give the best airlines for our Jamaah, and we always provide the best service for our Jamaah. Our pegawais are linking up with the ground staff, ensuring that the check-in process is smooth. Okay, we shall check in with Sheikh Rizal on the updates of what's going on. Yeah, okay, let's move together with him. The things preoccupied with some stuffs. Okay. Yes. Not supposed to record? Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, sure. Okay.
Thank you, First Speaker.